Hi guys, my name's Ian and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing another game trailer reaction video. Now, this is going to be the third of 5 videos that I'm trying to get out. These are all stemming from the Game Awards, which was, well, it was more than a week ago now. So, as I said in my last video, a little bit late to the table with these. But this one, the third one, is quite a big game. It's quite a big game to me anyway. The first game came out a few years ago now, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. So that came out and it didn't get, I'd say, the plaudits that it should have done. I don't want to say it went under the radar a little bit, I'd say. There's not much, what can I say? There's not a lot to this game aside from visuals and storyline. The combat's quite basic and easy to pick up. There isn't really any, there's no customization in it, but the story is beautiful. It's been put together really, really well. It covers something that's quite close to my heart, really, in the fact that it deals with anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, all sort of mental or certain sorts of mental health issues. So when this came out, it sort of caught my eye really for that reason. I followed the developer diary on this, just sort of followed how they were progressing, how they did the motion capture, visuals, yada yada yada, and it was really, really good. It was very impressive, and it was nice just following them on their journey before they actually released the game. So when the second addition to this game was sort of released a while back, I've known this was coming, but they did another trailer at the Game Awards. So we'll take a little look at it now and then we'll have a discussion after.
And she said, "With our swords, we will forge new stories to strike the gods that haunt us." You might see me as weak, but I will show you what lies behind my eyes.
Still very dark.
We will embrace our suffering, soothe our scars of grief, and break their siege of our minds. You may see them as gods, but we will show you what lies behind their eyes.
Wait. Listen. It's coming. He's here. That's my name. He can smell your fear. Listen. It knows our name. How does it know our name?
To risk your own life for what you believe is your sacrifice to make. To lead others to death brings a different kind of burden. One that Senua would have to learn to bear.
Can you smell their fear?
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to
Yeah.
be you. Everyone. No one's ever killed a giant before. What makes you think you can stay down?
Oh, that is grim.
Those whose eyes are clouded by fear are besieged by the ghosts that haunt them. Senua saw that to win the war we must break this siege. Break it with an unshakable truth. Break it with an impossible feat.
Oh man,
It's about to start.
that is grim.
Get ready.
Get
You
ready.
can do this.
First the iron, then the fire. Yes. Yes.
Varric! Harold!
God, this is terrifying. Jesus.
Take me! Chase me!
It's me it wants to kill.
Attack now! Again! Attack!
He's seen you. She's
I know you.
He needs you.
God. So there we have it. Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga. Coming to Xbox and PC. You're not going to be able to play this on PlayStation. You could play the first game on PlayStation, which is fine. But they've decided to go exclusively with Microsoft on this. So you won't be able to play this on PlayStation. You may be able to in the future, I don't know. But for now, unless you've got an Xbox or PC, you won't be able to play this. So they're following... It looks like they're following the blueprint from the first game. It's very dark, very sinister. There's sort of like a Nordic Viking feel to this game. But I don't... Again, it looks amazing. It does look amazing. There's so much motion capture. There's so much motion capture in the first game. They developed this over a period of years. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be much of the same as the first one. There may well be some more combat in this. They may have adapted it a bit more so you can delve into sort of customization, combat, special moves. Maybe I don't know. It doesn't really give too much away there, aside from really what looks to be part cinematic, part gameplay there, possibly. Again, as I said before, this game follows the journey of someone who does suffer with mental health. All the little voices that you can hear in the background, that's her sort of subconscious talking to her. And when you're playing the game, well, when you're playing the first game anyway, you have to play it with headphones on just to get that sort of atmospheric feel to the game, to be honest. But it's quite unnerving playing the game with a voice in your head telling you that you shouldn't be doing this, or they can hear you, or it's very unnerving. And I think if you have suffered with mental health, as I have, you can really sort of understand where the character's coming from. I think it's been done really, really well. It's been done very tastefully. I know that they've spoken to people within the sort of mental health sect. You know, they've gone and spoke to people with mental health and got their perspective on the illness, and then sort of adapted it in the game. But as I say, it has been done the first one was done very, very well and very tastefully. The development team, actually, Senna was played by one of the development team, actually. I think when they were making the first one, they were looking to get an actress to play Senua. And as time went on, they were struggling to sort of find someone. And one of the girls, or one of the ladies on the team, sort of stood in and did sort of bits of motion capture and just to get them started, I guess. But as time went on, they just couldn't find an actress. So they turned around and said, do you want to just play the part? Do you want to just take on the part of Senua? And she did. And she went through lots of sort of martial arts training, fitness training, really changed herself to be able to play this part, which I thought was amazing. She really took it on. And obviously going into the second game, they've kept her on to reprise her role as Senua. So I thought that was really cool. And she's done a great job. For someone that's never acted before, really, really good job. Brilliant job. So as I said before, I think the first game went under the radar a little bit, but I think this one's going to really sort of shine. I hope that they've maybe added things to it. I hope that there's more that you can do in the game. It's a bit of a sort of the first one was a bit of a sandbox game, really. There was obviously certain sections you just had to complete and get through. Whether this is going to be more open world, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. So I will be getting this when it comes out, without a shadow of a doubt. I rate the first game so much. If you get a chance to play that, I definitely recommend you play that game with headphones on. It's a very, very good story. Very dark story, but it is very well made. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Ninja Theory have done with Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga. So that is the third video of 5 that I'm going to try and get out to you. Got a couple to go, but I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please subscribe and like. It's really going to help towards the channel. But until next time, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.